Hello, everybody. Ooh, hello, Mr. Meowies. He is the server admin. So I'm back at the Nameless Minecraft server. Hope y'all can hear me. Now this, whoop, meant to do that, totally. This is the building of a friend of mine's, who got griefed, unfortunately. I'm just gonna make sure that this, okay, doesn't look okay. That's a cobble farm that I built for him. That's better than this one that I also built for him. Go figure. But yeah, so, I'm here. Mainly what I want to do today is just kind of fix that up. And I did not start a timer. Un momento, por favor. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay. Yeah, so sorry if my computer's running a little bit slow. I am, saving and exporting the movie. So, he's the server admin, so he's allowed to use creative mode. He just usually flies around. And if someone gets griefed, he'll usually, help put it back together. But I said that, I would have no problem with, doing all this, because I don't really remember how it was anyway, so I couldn't really tell him. This is my main area. First of all, need some of this. Might as well grab that. Let's grab these as well. This is my main area, that I talked about. I just kind of finished this. Oof, my computer's running really slow. Okay, let's go ahead. Pretty short, but let's do that. Hopefully that'll help. I should probably not be recording this yet, but oh well. Yeah, so this is my main area. I kind of just finished this. The roof, that is. I don't think I like this. I'm gonna have to change it, but so it goes. I think it's just too colorful. I do like the bricks, but I think it's too colorful having everything else there. Still not sure how I like the netherrack path. This goes down to my little basement, which has my all this stuff. I also have a nice little, well, a decent sized potato farm down here, because potatoes are a good source of food. Yeah, so we're going to go back over here. I'm just keeping track of how far through the saving process my video is, because after that, well, it should be noticeably faster. So, yeah, so this is all, his name is Cody. This is all his stuff. Though before he built this and most of this and blah blah blah, I did some interior design work for him on this, and someone griefed him. I don't know why, I don't know who. All that I know is that what was here is no longer here. So, I'm gonna fix it. I am fixing it. It's what I do. Yeah, this stuff wasn't here. I had to, and also this wool wasn't here. There was just a big hole here. I'm trying to read what they're saying. Yeah, this isn't exactly how I had it before, but it's most of it. So I kind of like this design that I just made up this time. Oop, that was my microphone. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Working on trying to remember how the hell I did this. Which I don't. That's not how I had it. I've had it like that, though. Yeah, I like spiral stair designs. That's why I do it. That's why I do them, I should say. But they're a little bit funky to work out. Whoop, I forgot how good this, this pickaxe was. Whoopsies. It's okay. I did this. It's okay. I can screw it up. Oish. But I prefer not to screw it up. Actually, I originally had this in sandstone, not really knowing where he wanted to go with it. And then he switched it over to, not gonna work. Then he switched it over to cobble, which is fine. I think it actually looks better as cobble. Just because of how it all works. Let's see what this. There's an ender farm. Oh, hell. Okay, that's important. Yeah, this server is. Yeah, there's an ender farm though. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. What do I have going on here? Okay, that means it should be over one more. That doesn't seem right. It might be right. It probably is right. But let's go ahead and do that. Boom, bada bing. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright. This is probably wrong. But I'm just... I did all this before and it worked, so... There has to be some way to make it all work now. Just don't really want to destroy any more blocks than I have to. Yeah, bada boom, bada bing. Okay. I'm quite upset that somebody just totally came and griefed this thing. As I think I have a right to be. Oh, hell, they destroyed like all these things. Gosh darn it. Well, that's kind of irksome. I'm gonna have to probably go into the nether to get all that sorted out, but could be worse. There we go. Okay. They already made a rail. Okay, that defeats what I was gonna do. I was making a rail for him. But, guess that means I don't have to anymore. So it looks like... I really haven't, and I glanced around at this thing after he finished it all. But... I've been looking around at it too much, so... Probably gonna mess this up. He's gonna have to fix it. But... It's a long way down. Let's go ahead and put this there. Better than him having to do the entire thing. Yeah, okay. Alright. Trying to get a feel for what the hell I'm trying to do here. Rather, what the hell I did do here, I should say. Because it was me who had done this before, so... Supposedly, at least. I should not have done that. Nope. Stupid Brandon. Okay, boom, bada bing. Bada boom. Luckily, though, I do have quite a decent amount of resources, so... Ooh. This isn't isn't really going to set me back any or anything like that, which is nice. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be doing this. That's not true, actually, because I did all this for him, all the interior designing when I didn't have very much. Whoopsies. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about building because we're doing. Is it there? Yeah. So it's there. There's another block to place. Yeah. So really, my main goal with this whole thing, let's go 5. I mean, obviously, was to you know, give him a kind of a nice area place. Ow. You know, because he had it pretty plain, so I was like, well, you know, I have nothing else going on. Sorry, I have nothing else going on. So, and you know, he was nice to me. And everything when I first joined the server. So I decided that I would go ahead and make this. I'll tell you, probably one of the hardest things with this was figuring out what one of the hardest things about this was figuring out this spiral staircase. Of course, you'll probably see me use spiral staircases a lot, just because I kind of like them. Especially now that I have it figured out. Gosh darn it. I enjoy using them. And for the most part, they turn out relatively well for me. Or they have so far. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. But yeah, but the spiral staircase was not a very easy thing. Is that right? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. That right there. Is that right? Feels right. Looks right. Maybe. Of course, if it's not right, you guys are probably like, it's totally not right, Brandon. Idiot. I'm sure you guys don't talk like that. Maybe you do. It's okay if you do. It's totally cool. But yeah, so I also made this cobblestone generator for Cody. That ended up being broken, which I think was probably due to one of the updates, because it took advantage of a bug with pistons, as most cobble generators do. So that didn't really end up lasting very long. So then what I did, because I was going to try to figure out how to fix it, but I actually looked up how to do that cobble generator online, which is, you know, usually a bad idea, evidently. I have no cobble on me. So, long story short, I did it how I would do it. I went to a creative world and I fiddled around with different ways to do it. So I got this design, which is actually very, very nice, because the way it works, I can pretty much set it up as many cobblestone pillars as I want. Actually, I could, and I'm planning on making kind of a factory encasing for that, and pretty much making the walls out of cobble that is being generated. It would be considered an overly complicated way to do it. Let's actually, because I need cobble, let's go ahead and do it over here. By most redstone people, by most anybody, I'd imagine, it would be considered to be a very overly complicated way that's also overly simple, if you understand what I mean. Here, I'll show y'all what it's like. Come on. Okay. No, there. Okay. Get some block lag. So what it does, it's a very, very simple redstone clock, blah, blah, blah. This is just to turn it off. But what I have here is I have a double redstone clock setup. And they're set up at different times so that when it's turned on, these pistons, a piston here, a piston here, the pistons only go up every, 4 or 5 seconds or so, which is enough time for cobble to be generated, enough time for the lava to flow into the water, and then cobble to be generated, and then it pushes it up. So it's simple, but it's an overly complicated design that, utilizes 2 redstone clocks, and it's very, very randomized, is probably the main criticism I'd get. But it works, which is all that I really care about. Actually, the most difficult thing about it was actually getting it to turn off. Having to figure this stuff out. But it worked. It works relatively reliably, which, again, all that I really care about. For the most part, I should say. Well, no, actually that is all that I care about, because that's what it's meant to do. I'm very, very utilitarian, so... Oops. I'll put this as cobble. So that I know where it is. It works decently, which is all I care about. That's power off. This is power on. I also set up, you guys will see, I set up a, well, you guys can see, you'll see. I set up those redstone lamps, so it'll, fluctuate like that, yeah. So, that's how this works. And, just obviously making, you guys probably saw, making 2 of these things was very, very simple, because I already had all the, there we go. I already had all of the, whatchamacallit, ah, hell. I already had all of the timing, the clocks all set up. So all that making it 2 took was just to put down 2 of them. Which, makes it very, very simple, to say the least. Alright, so yeah, so these things fluctuate, actually, by the individual clocks. When they're both off, the piston goes up. And it's, again, very, very random. I just kind of, randomly did it all. Then, just press this button. What that does is it powers the pistons that push the blocks. Alright, and sometimes what'll happen, just because of the timing of it, sometimes they will, or one of them will still be fluctuating, will still be flickering, and to get rid of that, just push the button again. It's, again, it's an overly, it's a very, very simplistic method that's overly complicated, if that makes any sense at all, but also, again, it works, which is all I care about. So, I don't think this should be like this. Maybe it should, but I don't think so. Obviously I didn't keep on doing that for long because I'm getting really bad lag. So, we're gonna run over here, see if I have any cobblestone stairs, and, yeah. Now the last time I checked, the guys were talking about, I'm sure you guys were paying attention more than I was, because I was doing stuff, and you guys were just listening to me. We're talking about quartz, but I'm pretty sure this server is running, yeah, 1.4.7, not a snapshot. I don't know when, 1 point, whatever the next, 1.5 is gonna come out. Grab some cobble here. I don't know if it's supposed to come out in a couple days. I don't know. if they're talking about it, I'd imagine. Well, it's sort of supposed to happen around the end of, around the end of, whatchamacallit, this month, February. Woo, okay, I have some more cobble here. That'll work, that'll work, that'll work, that'll work. Bada boom, bada bing. Yeah. Okay. That should do us decently for now. I hope. Wow. Saving the movie's almost done. But we're also probably almost out of time here. Yeah. Yeah. So that's this Cody's area. What are they talking about? Oh. That's the big, not this tower, that big tower. Which you can barely see on this short of a distance. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see if we can go look at it a little bit. Ooh, it's very, very snazzy. It kind of looks like a giant penis, but that's okay. Because it's awesome, so, you know, nothing wrong with that. Chickens! Yeah, I think this is Cody's, I'd imagine. He hasn't seemed to be on very much lately. From what I can tell. However much I've been on, kind of thing. There. Perfect. At least I haven't seen him on, I should say. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's about what it should look like. Yeah, so I think that's a great place to end. Though I originally had one in the middle, but he had to take that out. So that's okay. Yeah, so that'll do us. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscription if you are frickin' awesome and want to see more of me in the future, and if you're frickin' awesome, really. Yeah, so I will see y'all next time.